What would I want the most right now? I don't mean skinnier fingers or a fancy house. Just something naughty and stupid, like a cone or a cold lilt. Chips and juice. Or a boy, maybe. Not for the squeezing or the love bites, just someone to sit with me on the hot grass and listen. A wee local boy in Nike or a Lessie with an unscarred face and a heart set on skipping this estate and vanishing, like me. Joe's dog Bam Bam waddled over and flopped down next to a blackthorn can, panting, eyeing me sideways from the weeds with that wee bit self-pity and that wee bit suspiciousness that always got me right on edge. Then Joe came over, fiddling with the leash, and dumped herself down. A minute of heat went by. I couldn't think of anything else, and Joe loved boasting about boys, so I said it. "You got love bites then, Joe?" "No," she went. "Aye, you do." "No, I don't." "Zip the tracky top down then." She started patting Bam Bam's knobbly head and telling her she was good. Bam Bam was doing her sharky smile, slavering, looking all rascally. Then Joe went, "Fuck off, Cora." "You must be boiling in that top," I says. I only had shorts and a t-shirt on. The park had houses round 3 sides and then the water. A Garden radio was going somewhere. Joe stood up and got Bam Bam on the leash. "Come on, let's walk." We started across the grass and I put my sun specs on. They were lime green and creaky and crap, and they were free from boots. And I was 10 when I got them. It was a beamer to have to wear them. Joe's sun specs were those mad oval white ones with black lenses, like girl singers from the 60s. DKNY on the side, totally smudgeless. Joe was long and thin and bendy, with ginger hair and a centre parting. It was chopped straight about chin height, and it spread out from her face in 2 wavy wedges. She always had nice stuff, decent clothes. Joe stood out a mile. "Don't tell me to fuck off, Joe," was the first thing I said as we walked. "You're an annoying wee shite. You ask too many questions." She said it in that way that made it sound like you couldn't argue. We left the park and walked down the steps onto the Causey Road. The rubbly ground sloped down, then dropped off quick into the firth. Folk dumped stuff in their lay-by here, and we would sometimes throw it over the low fence and into the water, for a laugh. Today there were burst-open bin bags and a fake leather armchair. Bam Bam was jerking Joe forward onto the leash and flapping her ham tongue at everything spilling out those bags. Onion skins, pill packets, coat hangers, own-brand bean tins. The whole heap was baking in the sun. Joe tied her up. "Let's chuck that chair." We tipped the sweaty chair up easy and flung it. It scudded off a rock and seagulls went up and then it bounced down and dropped off the cliff at the bottom, smashing into the waves with a faraway splash. I wiped my hands on my shorts. "So you got a boyfriend now?" "No. Why?" She untied Bam Bam and held the leash in one hand. "The love bites, Joe." On her free hand she started nibbling her nails. Purple crush, again. "There's no love bites." "Zip the top down then." "I don't want to." Joe wasn't normally shy like this. I'd heard all her Glasgow stories. Blue cocktails, night buses, rashes on her arse for the foam parties. Eating fried rice in graveyards with boys. Boys eating her in graveyards. She had so many stories. There had been so many boys. We started walking. I went, "Mind Fozzie? You loved Fozzie." She flicked her curls back. "Fozzie was good to me." "Fozzie was a creep. He had nae lips and his eyes were too close together." Joe brought Fozzie to my house once when my mum wasn't there, and it gave me the heebies. He tried to be nice to me, but I hated his bony arse being on my settee. I wanted things to go wrong for Fozzie and Joe had sensed it. She got weird with me for ages after. Fozzie did a bolt to Germany last summer and Joe was in bits. I secretly smiled about it.